Flannelkid!
Take me to your Xbox to play Fortnite today!
Hello everyone, I just shit and farted, and this is Anime Reviews. The anime we're going to be reviewing today is Mob Psycho 100. Let's fucking go. Mob Psycho 100 is a 12-episode action comedy anime. That's right, gamers, and it's fucking incredible. As a watcher, you follow middle schooler and psychic Mob and adult phony psychic Reagan. These two knuckleheads go on all sorts of
wacky adventures.
No, this show is fucking incredible. And let's just fucking jump right into it. Starting with art and animation, we're looking at just hands down, no question, my favorite art in an anime, period. Better than Fooly Cooly, better than Cowboy Bebop, better than fucking Devilman Crybaby, all that. It's my favorite, hands down.
Not even a question.
It's simple, but it's really just, it's clean. It's so unique. It's unique to the show. There's no other show that even remotely looks like this. I mean, you could say that One Punch Man looks like this, but the only similarity in One Punch Man would be in the eyes. The detail in the One Punch Man artwork is much greater than Mob Psycho 100. And you might think, wouldn't that make One Punch Man's artwork better? And it's all a matter of opinion, but I'd argue not. I think it, for a comedy, and that is a big part of the show, the artwork matches perfectly. And not to mention, for punchlines of jokes or for the psychic scenes, you are going to see an increase in detail, either for a punchline or just for fucking sexy artwork for the battle scenes. Now, going into the animation, we're going to see some high quality but smooth and consistent animation. I think in the anime realm, inconsistent and low quality animation fucking plagues what would otherwise be good animes. I'd even argue that inconsistent animation is worse than having CGI, and that's a strong opinion, and not everyone might agree with that, and I completely understand, but inconsistent animation to me is super distracting, and I fucking hate it. And pair that with low quality, and you're just, it's a recipe for disaster. But when you take the opposite, consistent and high quality animation, you are going to, it's, the best way to describe it is just a pleasant watching experience. Because animation, unlike artwork, isn't something you're in awe of, right? It's just supposed to move the show along. It's the medium. So when you have a high quality medium, you're not like, whoa! Your watching experience is heightened, and then the artwork can really do what it needs to do to capture your attention. Moving on to the plot, we're looking at a pretty standard action comedy plot setup. The first 6 episodes are character builders. They're basically one and done stories that start and end at an episode, but these episodes are fucking entertaining, and that's what they're meant to be. They're not driving some super, plot, not yet at least. The point is to build character, and it does that. You get to know Mob, Reagan, Dimple, etc. But it also is just, an entertaining thing to watch. It, keeps you watching so that when it gets to that driving plot, you are ready to watch, and you're like,
I already know these people. I know them, and I can sympathize with them, and I can support them in their journey.
And then we get into the main plot. Now, I don't want to spoil anything, because I feel like anything I say about it can be spoiled, but I'm going to say this. It's a fucking amazing plot that just displays how Mob is not only battling the enemy, but also with himself, with his morals, with his humanity, really. And that's kind of the point of the show. It's a battle between Mob and his humanity. Now, moving into the characters, we have a very interesting character setup here. There are character tropes, and I'll get into that in a second. But these character tropes are evolved upon to make something unique while still being based around these character tropes. And the best example of that, surprise, surprise, is Mob. Mob is that classic trope. We talked about it last episode with Hina. You know, kind of that nonchalant, very serious, direct character. And that is Mob, without a doubt. But he doesn't just not have emotions just cuz. His emotions are bottled inside so that his powers don't get the best of him. And the whole point of Mob Psycho 100 is that the 100 represent a 100%, as in when he gets to 100%, that's when his emotions kind of explode and take over him, and his powers start to possess him as he kind of loses control. And that's what makes this so captivating. And they take this boring, kind of uninteresting character trope that's only good for a couple jokes that stop landing after a couple repetitions, and it turns it into this thing where you're always on the edge of your seat, waiting, like, what's gonna happen? Is Mob gonna explode? I don't know. Let's find out. And of course, Reagan is fucking super fun to watch. His direct, like, non-clever approach at outsmarting adults is just so... It's fucking hilarious. He's not even... It's like he's not even trying, and he's still outsmarting these adults. It's fucking Reagan, dude. Fucking Reagan. That's all you need to know.
You can take me to Moisture Mire, but not
fucking Reagan,
Reagan.
Now, moving on to the pacing of the show, to no one's surprise, the pacing is fucking incredible. Every episode is exactly how long it needs to be, and the plot, it moves along at the perfect pace. It's not too fast, not too slow. You know where you are and where you're gonna go. Flannel Kid freestyles, everybody. Now, moving on to the music of the show. The music, especially the intro music, is fucking nuts. Gamer. I mean, just to talk about the outro, the intro music paired with the intro animation and all that is fucking hype. It's one of my favorite intros. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not gonna beat like the classic Cowboy Bebop or the season 1 of Gintama, but it's still fucking nice. The music especially, because they had some band make a custom song to go along with this show, and it's just super fucking hype. I'll probably play it as the outro song. And the outro as well is super fucking good. One of the better outros that I've seen, in my opinion, better than Assassination Classroom, which has a fantastic outro. The music, in this case, wouldn't necessarily be the main focus as in the intro, but the artwork, kind of the stripped back, sketched layout as you follow Reagan and where he goes, is beautiful. It's really paints a picture, and of course the soundtrack is fantastic as well. Now, my final comment and my only inquiry with this show is that the love interest is not involved too much in the plot, which it's not a huge deal, right? But it's such a driving force for Mob. You'd think she would be more involved. It wasn't really like part of the main story from episode 7 on, but it is the main reason he joined the Body Improvement Club, which does become a common setting within the show, especially in the first 6 episodes. Wish to see more of that in the second season, but other than that, gamers, I'm going to give Mob Psycho 100 a fucking 10 out of 10. The first 10 out of 10 this channel has ever seen. And we're making fucking history, boys. Remember when I told those 2 people that we're making history? This is what I meant. And I know one of them is at least going to disagree, if not both. I don't give a fucking shit. It should go without saying that this is my opinion, right? I fucking love this show. I want to see more. I'm waiting to see more. I hope it doesn't turn into No Game No Life, where we don't see another episode for, fucking 9 billion years. If ever. Seeing the ratings for this show, we're probably going to get a second season, and I'm waiting. I will be waiting for that, but the artist is working on One Punch Man 2019. Papa Bless, been waiting for that for a while as well. And other than that, gamers, that's going to be it for this video. So you can just scurry on out of here and go watch Mob Psycho 100. Toodaloo.
I used to stand up on that block like fuck the feds. Hustle hard, we was stacking every buck we had. In that field 24, but we was ducking lead. Bullets flying close range and they was lucky legs. Young niggas, dumb niggas, we ain't listen, had to learn. Kill my homies, now we grieving, load the heaters, let them burn. Gotta keep it, I don't know when it's my turn. So I'm riding through my hood and I'm gripping on it firm. Niggas say they gon' kill me, be a man of your word. 40 birds, hit the dirt, call a herd.